No, Jimmy's first.
Sorry.
Here we go. Okay. All right. We're up for another Catalyst Sprint. This is Catalyst Sprint number 2, and we have a whole bunch of really cool guests. You guys can turn your cameras on at the moment while I do the introduction. So we have proposals again coming up for this session, and we are still waiting on one, but I'm sure they'll be in any moment now. So we have our first guest that's coming up will be Jimmy Lee, raising funds with the SPO model platform for artists. Then we have Cuong, who is talking about the first online learning platform, Cardano, in Asia, which is always really exciting. I love the educational aspects. Then we have Percy talking about empowering dreams, Cardano comic revolutions. I love comic books, so I'm looking forward to this one. And then we have Mohammed coming on last, talking about Profiler. And this is a tool that I've highlighted on the Learn Cardano podcast before, and I'm really interested in learning a little bit more about this one and seeing this one develop. Now, before we get into our Catalyst proposals for this session, I just wanted to do a shout out again for our sponsor. Cardano Press is sponsoring again. Yes, it's my own. Let me just pull this up on screen so everyone can see what's going on. So this is Cardano Press. It is the easiest way to integrate a WordPress-powered website onto your into the Cardano blockchain. So you can pull in token and do all these really cool aspects around it so that you can do some dynamic things with it. So if you're producing something in the Cardano ecosystem and you want token gating, NFT gating, or state pool delegation gating, this definitely is the way to get up and running. It's really quick, really easy. We do have an NFT project which will be showing and highlighting and giving an example on how this actually all works. So if you're into NFTs and you want to build a project, please check out our platform. We do have Catalyst proposals out, but highly unlikely we'll get in on this round because so many good proposals out there. Okay, with that sponsored message out of the way, let's get into our session for this week. So first up, we have, where was it? Jimmy Lee talking about the fundraising model using the SPO fundraising for artists. So this one's pretty interesting. So I'll start your timer now, Jimmy. Go ahead as soon as you're ready.
Okay, hi Pete, hi everyone. First, I want to thank to Pete to give me a chance to present our proposal to everyone. So now I will share my screen. So, okay, like Peter introduced, my proposal is AI recommendation marketplace and SPO fundraising hub, and you can call in short name is the Miihub. The Miihub is a part of the whole the Miiverse, and the Miiverse is proposals was funded in Fund 8 Catalyst. So in this proposals, the Miihub the Miihub's cost of the Miiverse is the integrations, is the connections of own participants in Miiverse, like the artists, like the developers, and the creator. And so through the Miihub, the artists, the creator, developers can raising funds, can use the app integrations and can get user and to uh, to protest this, the Miihub will develop two features in this milestone is the funding SPO have features and driven recommendation marketplace features. Two features will connect on into one's platform is a Miiverse marketplace. So let me talk about the problem in the Cardano ecosystem. The first this is the duplicate idea, because today each fund you can see dozen project want to build the marketplace. So that means they build their own marketplace, and that leads to another problem. Is the overload updating. They must split their resource, split their budget to build the marketplace to hire the developer, and this leads another the next problem. If all of them is funded by Catalyst, so the Catalyst will split the budget to this project. That means this the problem. This is the efficiencies of the Catalyst budget. Another the last problem is each project must allocate their resource, their budgets to attract new user. So this is the budget waste of the resource. And our solutions, first, the marketplace. The marketplace will build in the core guys. This also the basics of the NFT marketplace, like you can see anywhere in the blockchain world nowadays. The three utilities is the smart contracts, and place is a place where every DF, where every project can use together the marketplace, the smart contract. We build own smart contract in the marketplace, and the project just want to just need to call the API from marketplace to process their logic trans. And the second feature is a SPO hub for raising funds for the artists and or any participants of the marketplace. And last we use the Franken address to fund raising for the artists. And beside that, every user, every customers can take the benefits through the stake pool. The last and the last benefits. So this is a DAO. It's a DAO of the SPO. Many SPO can join the Miiverse, and we can share our economies. We can support the small pool. And the last ones is our competitions and the impact. First, our project, like I said, our project is a proposal from the funded, and recently we have 4 projects ready to join the Miiverse ecosystem. And in this fund, the Miiverse marketplace is a collaborations of 3 funded proposal in Catalyst. Is Miiverse the Cardano 2VN proposal, is VCoin check proposal, and the V9 proposal. That's out the unit. And so that's all. And thanks.
Okay, great. We're just a little bit over time there. Let me just turn my camera back on. So again, just a reminder for our panelists, if you do have questions, just you can turn on your camera and ask straight away. But I do have some questions for you, and I'll just start the question time for you there, Jimmy. You can leave your camera on just 1 second. So Jimmy, with the development and the build of this, since you already were funded in previous rounds, you probably already have an existing team developing all of this. How's the development side of things going for you? And I'm sure I'm just assuming that you have a development team already. Do you have people in place to build out the rest of this?
Oh, okay. So to prepare for the marketplace for the proposals, I could show you our presenter, our preparation. You can see that is we prepared to build this marketplace UIs like and in next 2 weeks we will provide the main UIs like this, and you can place a bit like here is a basic marketplace, and here's our overall our general and our general plan in the mirror bot, and you can see
Hey,
this.
Jimmy. You just need to switch your share screen tab. We can still see the slides. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Here's our preparation for the marketplace. We prepare to build an MVP marketplace, like this, where everyone can list NFT, and everyone can place a bit NFT. Is the basic the MVP, and and here's and here's here's our plan to build on the ecosystem, and you can see this is a marketplace, and here is on the partner, and like this means the Webtoon, the platform for the artists. So you can see the artists when they interact with the Webtoon DF or Webtoon interface, and if you have if you want to create an NFT, you can you just one click or do something in the Webtoon interface, and the Webtoon backend will call the API from the marketplace, and the another DF we do the same thing. Our preparation, and beside that, to attract the users, is me. I'm the admins of the package Cardano ADA in Vietnam group. Is have around 46 thousands members, and I'm an admin team. So we have a marketing plan to attract the user.
All right, brilliant. That was a couple more of my other questions there as well. But one last one before we run out of time. We've got about a minute left in the questions here. There was a mention of a DAO on your slide there as well. I didn't quite catch that, but is this going to be a DAO-powered platform as well? Is that right?
Yes. Is maybe it's a 2025 plan. It's many own DF, own investor join the Miiverse, and they and they have the share in the Miiverse ecosystem, and they own they own operate the DAO. Beside that, we will build a governance rule for the artists, for anyone who joins it's a big picture. So I think I will build detailed plans in 2024 and implementation it in 2025.
All right, very good. Well, thank you so much, Jimmy, for presenting and showcasing your Catalyst proposal. I've put links in the live stream as it is at the moment, so anyone that is interested can check that one out. And it's good to see that you guys have previously been funded as well, so it's always good to know. All right, so we have our next guest coming up. We're trying to keep on schedule here, and everything is going well so far. Our next one is the first online learning platform in Cardano. This is Cuong. So Cuong, take it away as soon as you're ready.
Hi, everybody.
Yep, go for it. You're good.
Yes. Can I share my screen?
Yep, there's a share screen button on the bottom of the interface. It's an up arrow. Just click on share and then just select the tab that you want to share.
Yes. Let me share my screen.
Yep.
Okay. Do you see my screen? Oh, not yet. Oh, sorry. This is a measure.
Gotta love the live streams.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
All right, it's loading out.
Yeah. Okay. Can I start?
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, everybody. Today I want to share with you about our proposal. Our proposal is the first online course advisor platform on Cardano. First of all, I wanted to share with you about what inspired me to propose this proposal. Yeah, this is from my story. My learning journey through different MBA program has taught me the importance of selecting the right course and the value of reviews in making informed decision. It all began in 2011 when I enrolled in an MBA program at one university. However, I eventually decided to switch to another university and complete my MBA in 2018. You may wonder why I made this trend. Because I felt that the first program did not offer the career value I was seeking after 2 years of study. After this realization, I dedicated 2 years to finding another program that could truly enhance my skill and knowledge. And this led me to my university, where I continue my pursuit of self-improvement. And during my study, I encountered many fellow learners face a similar challenge in selecting the right course. And we all want to ensure the course we chose were credible, valuable, and worth the cost. And to aid in our decision-making process, we rely on various forms of review. That is the reason why I want to propose I want to propose this proposal. Yeah. And in the first slide, and let me introduce about my proposal. We call this a Kingsolomon Academy. And Kingsolomon Academy is an online core advisor platform that offers course, certificate, and degree from top university and institutions around the world. And based on this slide, you can see this is we got the strategic partner. First of all, this is Five Job. This is a top HR company in Vietnam with 1.2 million users. Then this is the first our competitive advantage to do this project. And number two, this is an IPEP. This is a science and technology institution. And they got the strong academic background to support us to do a course review video. And then I want to mention about the challenge from this is our target audience. This is an office worker and graduate student. When they want to learn course to upgrade their capacity, if they go without the course advisor and there are 7 potential outcomes of choosing the wrong course. And I just mentioned that this is wait time and effort, limited skill development, and financial cost, right? And if they got with the course advisor, and you can see there are the value up from the online course advisor, right? And especially they can get, this is the target skill development. They can get this is the continuous learning software, and especially the enhanced learning outcomes. And then I would like to deep dive our solution. Besides, we are course review. We uh, we also focus on the blockchain, especially Cardano blockchain. I used to approach to Amago Academy because we want to do the course review for the Cardano blockchain. Number 2, Kingsolomon will support the learner to get a free certificate in NFT, and especially even though the learner used to study from the other learning platform, but they can claim the Kingsolomon certificate after finishing a short test, right? Because we got the strong academic background, so I can give the learner the short test to verify their understanding, and they can get the Kingsolomon certificate. Number 3, this learner will receive invaluable support from 5 jobs to get the desired job, especially the SPAT 1 to 5 job opportunity in Vietnam. 5 job can support with on the bed. And then I want to go to the impact of the project to Cardano community. Number 1, we can promote the direct recognition of Catalyst and Cardano. The Kingsolomon certificate will feature a Catalyst logo as a sponsor, ensuring the widespread recognition of Catalyst and Cardano blockchain course from Amago Academy. Number 2, we will encourage the startup on Cardano system, because we plan 30% of time of funding to review the blockchain course, especially Cardano blockchain, and successful fundraising project on Catalyst platform to promote the spirit of innovation through Catalyst. Number 3, we will facilitate the learner familiarity with the Cardano blockchain. Kingsolomon bestow the certificate in the form of NFT with a verified through Cardano DID, right? And yeah, and the last is the key metric. We plan in the first year 20,000 registered user in Q1 and 5,000 number of certificate. This is, I mentioned Kingsolomon certificate and 100 number of new stuff on Catalyst, right? Yeah, this is majority. Maybe that's all from outside.
Brilliant. Yes, thank you for that, Cuong. I've got a couple of questions here. And again, just a reminder, if any of the panelists have questions, please feel free to ask as well. You can turn off your screen share at that point there, Cuong.
Yeah, I stop share or I keep.
Stop,
yeah, okay.
Click the stop share. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So my first question here is how much are you asking for funding for this particular proposal?
Yeah, my request fund is 177,000 in ADA.
Okay. I can never do the conversion off the top of my head. So 800 and
yeah, 177.
Okay, cool. All right. Now I do have some questions from the audience as well, which is good. So just give me 1 second.
You want to know about my target audience, is it right?
No. I've got a question from the live audience. So who is certifying your certificates or your course completion? Like, is there a university or something that is verifying your course completion, or is it with the partnership of the course that you're actually doing?
Yeah. First of all, we start with currently we already enrolled of affiliate program with the Coursera and Udemy. This is for normal course, And number three, this is I have already approached the Embargo Academy to do course review for Cardano blockchain. Right. And let me share with you, this is our plan, because we will start with this the top ranking course from Coursera and Udemy, right? Because we measure our target audience will be interested in this course. This is and then I will upload my course video to the 1.2 million user of FireJob, right? And then we make the first filter. I will choose the best course, the best of the best, to upload to the worldwide, right? That is the reason why we got this is this maybe the target is about 20,000 user in the first year.
Okay, brilliant. That sounds really good in terms of the numbers there. Now, what about how do you verify that NFT certificate is authentic as well? So, like, if the NFT is an image of some sort, someone can download it, take a screenshot. Do you have a verification process to make sure that is the correct one?
This is a good. This is maybe this is my challenge. This is the challenge I am facing, because we are educator and we have marketing a background, but not the technical background. So that is the reason why in the first year we try to create a community. All right, and then I will because I used to upload many project in Catalyst to other support to do the NFT on Cardano, right? Because so far we don't have the technical background to do the NFT right now, right? Maybe this is the second step.
Okay, it's good to put that out there now, because I'm sure there's a lot of technical people out there that will hear this and go, "Oh yeah, that's easy." No worries.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can solve that for you. So it's really good to actually have that as well in place. I think that's it for my questions here, unless anyone else has one. Oh, actually, I have one more question about partnerships. Have you formed these partnerships or reached out to other people in the Cardano ecosystem to do any of the development yet?
Pardon me.
Have you reached out to anyone to do some of the development or anything yet?
Yeah. This is a very interesting, because in the front end, I met I met one project. This is one of this Jimmy, Jimmy, because Jimmy got the platform can support me, and another project. This is one this is a diploma verification. This is from Mr. Butt, right? I used to talk to them, and I asked maybe we can connect later.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, cool. All right, we'll end it there. We've just got a couple of seconds left anyway. So thank you, Cuong, so much for your time and presenting your proposal.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank everyone. Thank Peter.
All right, just let Mohammed come in. There we go. Just turn your camera off there, Mohammed, and put yourself on mute. We've got Percy coming up next. So make sure that Percy's all connected. Brilliant.
Hello? Yeah, hello.
Yep, you're all good there too. So I'm just waiting for Mohammed to find that turn off camera button.
Exactly. What is it?
Should be at the bottom of the screen. It should be cam, and then hover over it, and then you can turn camera off.
Yeah, okay.
So please let me share my screen.
Yep, go ahead.
Presentation.
And just make sure everyone's on mute as well, and we'll get started as soon as you're ready.
Okay, can you guys see my presentation?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you're all good.
Okay, I can start now.
Yep. When you're ready, go.
Yeah, I'm ready. So I'm Percy. I'm here to talk about our proposal during the Cardano comic revolution. So you laugh at the chemistry or marvel at the artwork, and all being in graphic novel online. How much you have to pay for that leather, and more importantly, the artist receive a dime. So the comic industry generates billions of dollars every for comic readings website. However, the artist to do so of the creation often don't see any single penny. Sadly, this is the reality of today's digital comic landscape. Websites are raking in closer profit by displaying artwork for free and earning a large ad revenue. Essentially, they are differing the product of the creation, imagination, and hard work, and make a killing while doing so. It is a roughly unfair practice that in flying under the radar law. It's time for change, and it's time for support our artists. So imagine a world where comic artists aren't just acknowledged, but compensated for the talent. So we turn that dream into reality with our innovative Web3 comic platform. This platform is a canvas where artists can start, try, and become grounded for their series. It is a space that champions can practice uh, from their craft, their creativity, and the livelihood. So our commitment to sharing ad revenue with artists set the platform apart with another Web3 platform that exploits artists, much like Spotify with the music artist. So imagine if Spotify didn't pay for artists and on Netflix profit from filmmaker work without giving them a damn. So our traitors, doesn't it? So yeah, that's exactly what happened to the comic industry. So um, so the real is all the artists. They put the heart and soul in their creation, but yet employed by some reading website which make a ton of benefit every year. So our Web3 comic platform offers the revolutionary approach for this problem. Just support each artist, music artist. We support our comic creator. We have them connect with investor to Cardano so they can raise funds from the beginning until they become famous. We also use AI recommendations similar to Netflix to ensure artists reach the right audience who loves the series, unlike some fixed categories from our Web2 platform. We share our revenue with artists and put and so that they reward for the hard work and talent. So we are about the fair play and giving credit to them. So that's why we are so empowering artists and connect them with fans who appreciate their work. Uh, you can see our timeline here, but we developing the product only. We are also building our artist community online on platform like online platform like Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, etc., and offline through artist clubs and community. By the end of the third month, when we complete our LB, we start educating and involving the artist to collaborate with us. And at the same time, we actively connecting with investor community on the Cardano ecosystem and planning to initiate the SPO at the segment. So um, it's time to so let's stop the piracy and start giving back the brilliant mind behind our favorite comic. So introducing our new up and coming project, Jonah and support artist and informative journey by voting for our proposal. Again, empowering during the Cardinal Comic Revolution.
Right on time. You finished just on that 5-minute mark. Well done. That's pretty good.
Oh,
Okay, so this is a pretty cool, interesting platform. I know many artists, not just comic book artists, struggle to get their art out there, and having a platform where they can help reach more of an audience is really
yes.
key and really important for them, I think. Now, with your platform, it sounds like you're all friends. Like you know Jimmy. You work alongside him to get this all up and running, I'm assuming. But with your platform, first off, how are you going to attract more people, more artists, more comic book artists to the platform itself?
So, um, so as I mentioned before, uh, we um, we not just focus on, we also build our community and connect with artists, and also to gain gain the it's for the artist, and also we had uh, to a lot of activity to increase the read the site. Like it's a sort to support the art to keep support the artist. So we are partnership with the we are some partnership with the Miiverse. So we can connect with people there in uh, via game incentive from there, and also well the gamification to to attract people to join our platform. Uh, Also, we develop we develop an AI recommendation that can customizable and friendly user friendly interface to attract the reader to what they really want to read, or what kind of comic they want to read, to make the can get the right stick up using the fifth category like current comic, current west comic.
Yeah. Okay. So I can see that tapping into existing networks like a Web3 community is probably where you're looking at the moment. But have you thought about going further and beyond? For example, there's a lot of anime and comic book communities around the world that aren't in the Web3 space, so they're not even looking at NFTs, but they need outreach, they need funding. Have you looked into expanding beyond Web3 and looking into like Comic-Con and comic book festivals and things like that to reach artists there? Some of those artists are probably really famous if they're exhibiting at Comic-Con, but there's a lot of aspiring artists that go to them. Have you thought about reaching out to the non-Web3 space?
And it's our idea not only on the Web3 on the digital, but uh, also connect to some artist community offline, or some event offline, like you say, Comic Con, or some uh, event related to comic book. So we so it's the thing that um, we all planned us in our we already planned that to in our proposal, and you you can see the detail in the proposal, and we will keep update the information on our community channel.
Okay, brilliant. I'll make sure all the links and everything is in the show notes. Now, Alfred, you had a comment that you wanted to jump in. Are you still good to jump in there?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. The fact that I'm the one that convinced the guy to choose and develop the idea, because we already developed the Miiverse where people can entertain by gaming, by music, and by comic, and they'll just connect. And we already have some community for that. So I think about the users, and we can help a lot about user acquisition. And you know that one of our funded proposal is about making the comic a comic, and it's branding and it's publishing. So that reason why I add this guy, oh, come help to build this platform. There's a lot of this comic out there. They just uh r- draw their dream, but they cannot afford for living. So we should help that. So it's not just about Web3 or Web2. It's about the solution for helping artists. I think so.
Okay. Yep. I totally agree and understand. It's artists, many talented artists in Vietnam. Especially, I've seen a lot of artwork come out there, but it just doesn't get any attention. There's language barriers and all sorts of things. So having a platform for you guys and the community there is, I think, really important to get some of this out in the space and in a different audience in general. So very good. I'll make sure all the links and everything are in the show notes for this episode. Okay. Thank you, guys. Now, the next presenter that we have up, this is our last one for this session here, and this is Profiler, the advanced investigation and tracking tool for Cardano. We have Mohammed joining us for this one here. So, Mohammed, when you're ready, you can turn your camera, mic, and if you're sharing screen, please share away. Otherwise, go ahead.
Hello, thank you, Pete, for this opportunity. I think it was some confusion about the time. So to start, it was like 12:45 GMT, and then afterwards your email, like confused. But anyway, but we are here, so that's the good thing. So thank you so much again for this opportunity. So I will share the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, so my name is Mohamed Hapat. So I came from Morocco originally. I am based in Switzerland. I did my computer science here as well in Switzerland, and I have more than 12 years experience doing software development. I came to Cardano before the smart contract 2021. My brother introduced me to this blockchain. I fall in love with the technology, and then I start learning about how UTXO model works and everything regarding the technology, and I'm still learning as well. Yeah, after that, the release of the first DEX, so MuseSwap and then SandySwap. As I like security is my passion, I start to investigate in using Cardano Explorers to investigate transaction, but I find it really hard to do so. So I start working in Profiler already in 2022 to solve this problem. So blockchain transactions are public, however, are difficult to analyze for average user and make sense of it and understand really what's going in blockchain. So this gives an edge to advanced and technical users, which always have step ahead of average users. They know, they analyze the transaction, and they can know, for example, when there is risks or there is opportunities, so they can profit from that or save their funds. Otherwise, the average users, they have disadvantage because they rely mostly on social network like Twitter and what people feed them as informations, which can be true or not true as well. So Profiler is the solutions that Profiler wants to provide, is making it for all users to easily understand what's going in the blockchain and essentially bridging the gap between the complexity of blockchain transaction and the accessibility of the average user. It's so the objective that and the mission that we want to achieve is that they're giving all the tools necessary to users that they can easily, without spending too much time understanding, for example, what's going on with the specific wallet, what's going on with an asset, and make informed decision based on these informations. And how we want to do that is by providing like visuals and interactive exploration, real-time monitoring, tagging, labeling, investigation whiteboard, and community engagement incentives. So bubble visualization, meaning that we want to present all transactions in nice visuals that people, nice and user-friendly visuals that people understand easily. They can interact with, which provide each, like bubble provide all the information about the transactions. So like how much ADA has been sent to the asset, and they can as well like save these bubbles to the whiteboard if they want to investigate and add their creativity. And so investigation board is our tool to start investigation yourself. This is as well will be for advanced user to like spend less time to do investigation. Of course, real-time monitoring alert. This is customized if you want to receive alerts when wallets do transaction, and you can like parameterize these alerts based on which asset is sent or how much amount of ADA. And we offer tagging and labeling. We collect and aggregate data from off-chain and on-chain, and labeling, for example, addresses like DEXs, and try to label as well like, let's say, dead tokens and tokens that are like let's say like scams. And as well, our really objective at the end is to offer something like trading view, where using the investigation whiteboard, people can do investigations and share them with other people. Yeah, so the value is accessibility, user friendliness, insightful analysis and pattern recognition, security and real-time monitoring, community engagement, and rewards. So using our tools, it will be easy for people to see wash trading, circular like transaction, all this kind of pattern recognition. So the team, I am like the lead of the team, and I have like 2 full stack developers and designers, and we are looking for community manager. And the funds that we are asking for is 705,000 ADA, which is around 205 USD. Duration is 12 months. Yeah, I think I am over 5 minutes.
Just.
Can I go to the demo?
Yeah. We've got the time allocated for the QA, but there's some questions from the live stream as well. So go ahead and share your screen for the demo. Just keep in mind the time limit that we got.
Yeah, so our version is already online. So the first thing that I worked on in 2022, as we can see now, what we have is you can go and scan, for example, any address. Then you have an overview of the wallet, the transaction. It's more focused on the wallet, and you can see all the transaction that the wallet did. And as well, we have these visuals normally if they should display. Yeah, so what we want to do, because of the complexity, as the first version is more like MVP, because we are using like free API free API from the Cardano community. The Profiler version 2 is completely redesign of the whole web app. We will do our backend, and then we redesign the whole front end, and with more practical UI and better user-friendly UI.
Okay. Now, I have reviewed this on one of my news updates a while ago as one of those really cool security tools that people could use to try and track funds, where they're going. Now, I'm pretty excited about this because we did try to attempt to build something like this, but it never went into in-depth detail as much as what you have, and with the visualizations of thing. There are just a couple of things that I'd just like to bring up. It's good to know that you guys have a team already in place as well, and everything that's in there as it is, software developers, front end, and whatnot. The amount of funds that you guys are asking do sound about right for the type of platform that you're building and for the amount of time that you are asking for, so over a 12-month period. Did you, when writing the proposal, did you think about cutting it up into smaller chunks to try and get it into across the line, because it's quite a large chunk of money, and sometimes people do miss out because of it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's complex platform, and so the thing about UTXO model is like as you know already, I think. So it works like banknotes. So more UTXOs you have, more you need more computation, more RAM, and so on. For example, now if you go to Cardano node and you go to the issues, what they advise is like for the infrastructure that you have, if you are doing such a product, that you buy your servers, your enterprise servers, because you need a high IOPS. So for example, Cardano, if you use Amazon and so on, so you will run into problems. And for the tools we are doing, we need to architect really a robust backend, because we want to handle big, for example, big wallets and like smart contracts and so on to show this visualization. The backend, it should be architect at the first. So I think it's difficult. It's difficult, I think, to divide it in chunks, because it should take in consideration all like the angles of the problems, especially as well, like real-time monitoring that you need to. It's everything about performance and informing and sending the alert in times. So the syncing of the nodes, which at the same time you need to analyze transactions. So it's really not that easy. So UTXO model offers a lot of advantage. However, for example, send the complexity to off-chain. So which compared to Ethereum, for example, wallets in case of Cardano, they need to calculate the balance themselves by going through all UTXOs to show you the balance, which in Ethereum it's not the case, because they have like global state, and this is more easier to do. And and then for as well the design, we want to it's more easier to design the whole website, which we are doing it from scratch and taking on consideration all the features that we want to do at first glance, instead of like doing incremental like design, which afterwards we find out that if we want to introduce new design, that maybe the old one doesn't work, and so we need to think about everything at the start. So this is why we could not divide it.
All right. That makes sense when you explain it that way, especially with the infrastructure side of things. Now, Jimmy has a question. Jimmy, did you want to jump in?
Yes. Hi, Mohammed. I saw yes, I saw your demo screen, and it showed that it can detect the franking address in a specific wallet. So I have one question, and is can your platform detect all the franking address when it's such a specific stake pool?
Yeah, so I mean, for the current version that we have now, it's not really tested for all Franklin address. So the logic exists to detect it, but it's not already tested to see if there is any case where this is not this is the data that is shown is not like correct. But this is why I'm saying so the kind of these tools it's really require a high level of architect, and then roughly testing, and then especially as well what we want to do is like statistics. You need to works in all UTXOs and try to provide do statistics on them and provide like user-friendly data to the user. So yeah, so this is require a lot of testing as well. So I cannot say I did that for the first version. So not sure.
Okay, thank you. But I think if your platform can detect all the front-end address in the stake pool, your project is incredible, because you know if you know the Ray network problems when they proceed their ISPO, so the bad actor take many Ray token through the front-end address, and the Ray teams cannot detect all the franking address in the stake pool. So if your platform can do this job.
For my testing that I did, so because the platform, as I said, so at the start I started myself developing it. The design is my brother did the design. So the test that I did, so I could detect the Franklin address that I found. I generate ones myself as well, so it detected without any issue. But to like be confident and say detect all, I cannot say that at the moment.
Okay, I hope so. I have another question. The platform will display the transaction, the Cardano information in the bubble. Do you know the EU stay? EU stay EUTXO Origins website? It's also display Cardano transaction in the bubble. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So if what we want to do is like, I think I know the website that you are talking about, but what we want to do is like Swiss knife investigation tool. So we want to provide actually all the necessary tools for any users, regardless the technical expertise they have. So it's not about only the bubble view, so which they offer as well in the Ethereum, like the bubbles map offer that as well. We want to offer that, but not only. We will offer as well like so like alerts, monitoring, and what more is like the investigation whiteboard, which using these tools you can yourself like added your creativity, because at the end human is more creative and better than any other tool. So you can use the tools that we provide you and start your investigation in the whiteboard, instead of using like different software to create your, for example, connect addresses for whatever investigation reason you are doing, and going through explorers and taking for example address from here and there. What we want to offer, like through our tools, for example through Babel View, for example, you are navigating through addresses, then you can for example say, okay, this address I can store it in the whiteboard in my investigation, which I call it XYZ. I start an investigation, and then I store this address like starting point, and then I am navigating more deeply in levels of addresses. Then I say, okay, this one is connected to other one, so I can just add it again to the board and then link it together. So we offer you all the tools to simplify for you the investigation for whatever reason you are doing this investigation, analyzing, for example, token, analyzing wallet. And for the average user, already what we offer as a tool, it will provide them, for example, glimpse less of the time, not even like 5 minutes. They can understand, for example, how the token, let's say using Bubbleview, if there is like wash trading in NFTs, or if there is any other shady stuff, or for example, just simply this NFT, nobody buy it, simple as that. So whatever. So we don't decide. What we want to offer is just the tools for the users, then they won't spend too much time, and we put them in the same level as the advanced users.
Okay.
And moreover, what we want to do as well is like creating a platform like TradingView, which people can share so their investigations. So and exactly like TradingView, that is the scope, the end scope of it. So offering the tools, offering like kind of social platform where people share their investigation as well, and then moving that, for example, from other social platform, they can easily go there and find all what they need.
A very, very powerful tool, especially to protect users. I can see integrations of this data in various wallets as well to alert people in regards to potential scams that are going out there, and stopping people sending their ADA away unexpectedly. So I'm pretty excited about this one.
Thank you.
That pretty much wraps up our allocated time for this Cardano Sprint number 2. So I'd just like to thank everyone. If you can turn on your cameras one last time, and we'll do the final roundup here. So Jimmy, thank you so much for jumping in and being first presenter. It's always hard being the first one with your special SPO model platform for artists. Cuong, thank you again for presenting the Kingsolomon and the whole education platform that you guys are building. Percy, your NFT, not your NFT, your comic book artist platform, helping revolutionize how comic books are funded. And of course, Mohammed, with your awesome profiler platform. I'm looking forward to the development of that one. So again, everyone, and Alfred as well, joining in there too. But again, everyone, thank you so much for joining in on this episode. Now, if you're wanting more of this, please check out the channel. We have more of these Catalyst Sprints coming up very, very soon. I think the next one is on Tuesday, my time, which is Monday evening UTC. I can't remember the exact time, but please check out the Twitter posts. Follow me on Astroboy Soup on Twitter, and you'll be, or X, whatever it's called now, and you'll be able to find the next session there. But if you're interested in any of these, please support the teams. They do work hard in the Cardano ecosystem. You find all the links to the proposals in the show notes for this episode, and check out the tweets and check out the websites and everything that they're doing as well. But everyone, thank you so much, and we'll see you in